Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, students. How are you today? I'm fine too, thank you. Okay, before we start our lesson, please class leader lead praying. Thank you. First, I will check your attendance. Dinda Maulina, Rizky Junior. Do you remember the last material that we discussed?
Using picture series in reading text, Miss.
That's right. In previous meeting, we discussed about the use of picture series in reading text, especially descriptive text and narrative text. I think it is very interesting because some of you feel bored when reading books that are full of words, and also sometimes you find it difficult to understand the text. At the meeting last week, we had conducted several learning activities that related to the use of picture series in reading text. And surprisingly, this technique is very effective to help you to understand the text more easily. We also tried to answer the question that related to the use of picture series in reading text. I'm so proud of you because you are following the learning activities well. Okay, now to make it more interesting, I will show you the video that related to our material today. What do you think? After looking at this video, now guess what we are going to learn today?
Descriptive text, Miss.
That's good. There are several kinds of text that the students should be mastered in this curriculum. There are descriptive text, recount, report, procedure, and narrative text. Today, we will discuss about descriptive text. In our material, we do not use the picture series in reading text, but we will learn to understand the definition of descriptive text, its generic structure, language features, and I will show you how to identify the generic structure and language features in descriptive text. This material will improve your reading skills. Do you know what is this?
Borobudur Temple, Miss.
And how about this?
The picture of Joko Widodo, Miss.
And last, what is this?
Toba Lake, maybe.
Good job. Text that relates to the person, place, or thing are the examples of descriptive text. Okay, students, let's start our lesson. We discussed about descriptive text. The definition of descriptive text is describe a person, place, or thing. Revan, do you know what its purpose?
I'm sorry, Miss, I don't know.
Okay, please pay attention. The purpose or social function of descriptive text is to describe and reveal a particular person, place, or thing. Descriptive text has two generic structures. There are identification and description. Identification is introducing a particular person, place, and thing. Usually, identification is at the beginning of the text. And the second is description. Description is describing a particular participant detail, including qualities and characteristics. Description aims to support the text in the introduction. The next is language features. Language features in descriptive text consist of simple present tense, adjective, and linking verb. First, use simple present tense. Do you still remember the rule of simple present tense? Okay, I will explain a little bit of simple present tense. For verbal sentence, the rule is subject, verb must add s or es, and object. For example, she wears a green shirt. For nominal sentence, the rule is subject plus to be plus object. For example, it is a small pen. And the second, use adjective. Some adjectives are usually used in descriptive text. There are qualities such as kind, smart, beautiful. And second, size such as small, big, large. And the third, for age, old, young. For shape, oval, round. And the last, for color, such as green, yellow, and etc. And the third, use linking verb, such as is, am, looks, sounds. For is, the sentence is, she is kind. She here is subject, and kind is adjective. So, to connect into one sentence needs is that called linking verb. And for looks, the sentence is, the building looks magnificent.
Okay, students, I have one example of descriptive text. I will explain to you. So, please pay attention. In this section, I will show you how to identify generic structure and language features in descriptive text. This is the descriptive text with the theme tourist attraction. First, I want to identify the generic structure. In the first paragraph, this is identification. Identification explains the general description of the object to be discussed. Here it is explained that there are many tourist resorts in Indonesia and Toba Lake in North Sumatra. These two sentences introduce the place that discussed in this text. So identification is at the beginning of the text. And second, this is description. Description explains the special characteristic possessed by an object. You can see the sentence, the mountains around the lake, the mountain streams, the forest, and the island in the lake. The sentence explains the characteristic of Toba Lake. The next is language features. Language features in descriptive text consist of simple present tense, adjective, and linking verb. First, used simple present tense. These blue sentences are the use of simple present tense in this text. Pay attention to the sentence that I underlined. One of them is Toba Lake. This is an example of nominal sentence from the use of simple present tense. The second is used adjective. An adjective describes a noun or a pronoun. There are some adjectives in this text, such as many, large, worth, and beautiful. These adjectives build the reader's imagination about the nouns described in this text. And the last is used linking verb. Linking verb is links subject to its predicate. These purple sentences are the use of linking verb in this text. Pay attention to the word that I underline. It is the largest lake. It here is subject, and the largest lake is noun. So, to connect into one sentence needs is the called linking verb. Okay, that's all. Identify the generic structure and language features in descriptive text.
Any question? Please ask if there is something you do not understand. Yes, Alpha?
I'm still confused with linking verb.
Oh, okay. Linking verb is verb that connects subject with information or description about subject that called subject complement. Subject complement can be noun, pronoun, or adjective. From this example, she is kind. She here is subject and kind is adjective. So, to connect into one sentence, need is the called linking verb.
Okay, Miss. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, now I will divide you into 5 groups. One group contains of 5 students. Because of our material is descriptive text and according to this curriculum, the theme is historical building. So, please try to find the text related to the historical building. Group 1 about Prambanan Temple, Group 2 about Borobudur Temple, Group 3 about Taj Mahal, Group 4 about Colosseum in Rome, and the last group about Giza Pyramids. Now please work in groups. I will assess your activity in group work. So I hope you active and cooperative in teamwork. I will give you 20 minutes. I think it is enough to find the text that related to the historical building and identify the unique structure and language features. Have you done, students? Okay, now please group 2, please come forward to read the text together. That's good. Now we need one volunteer from this group to identify simple present tense, adjective, and linking verb in the text. If there is no volunteer, I will choose randomly one of you. Okay, Aga, please read the identify of the text. And students, please pay attention. Give applause for group 2. And the next is group 5. So, for group 5, please come forward to read the text. All of you have completed the group assignment well. In the section, I will give you exercise to build up your knowledge about descriptive text. This is an individual assignment, so please read the text and answer the question. Have you done, students? Great. Please collect and I will check the result of your assignment. And then I will choose you randomly to present your result in answering the question and then communicate it to your friends. Okay, Tasha, please come forward. Good job. I have checked the result of your assignment and almost all students are correctly in doing this task. Okay, now I will give you the opportunity to ask about descriptive text. Please ask if there is something you do not understand. Nothing? If there are no questions, I assume all of you understand this material. Descriptive text is our last material in reading skills. Before we start our new material in next week, I want all of you give reflection. The reflection is about the feedback to me as a teacher, whether my teaching techniques are easy to understand or not. You can express your hopes, desires, or needs that have been achieved or not. Thank you so much, students. I hope this reflection can improve our learning activities. Next, I will choose you randomly to re-explain about descriptive text. This aims to measure how you understand this material. Alright, thank you, students. Just to sum up and make sure you're understanding, please listen carefully. Descriptive text is a text that describe a person, place, or thing. The purpose is to describe a particular person, place, or thing. Descriptive text has two generic structures. There are identification and description. Identification usually in the first paragraph, and description aims to support the text in the identification. The next, language features. Language features in descriptive text consist of simple present tense, adjectives, and linking verb. Okay, I will give you the conclusion from your individual assignment. Most of you are correctly in doing this task. For number 1, name of tourism place. The answer is generally in the title of the text. And the second question, where is the located? The answer is generally in the first paragraph, of course, in the identification. And number 3, why is it interesting? The answer is, what is the difference of this place with others? Or it could be the special of this place with others. And number 4, what will the visitors do there? The answer is in the description, of course, in the second paragraph. And the last, tell the characteristic. We have already discussed the characteristic of person, place, or thing. It is discussed in description. So the answer is in the second paragraph or in description. I'm so happy because all of you are following the learning activities well. Reading skills consist of descriptive, narrative, recount, report, and procedure. There are several kinds of text that the students should be mastered in this curriculum. So please improve your reading skills by reading book minimum twice a week. You can read the short story about fairy tale, legend, or anything to enhance your reading comprehension. Our material today is descriptive text related to the tourist attraction and historical building. This material makes your knowledge more extensive about tourist attraction and historical building in Indonesia and throughout the world. Okay, finally, let's close our lesson today by reciting Hamdalah together. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Hopefully, what we have learned today will be meaningful and useful. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.